Hey, Justin here from Reaction Brewing. Told you the guys the other day that I was going to do a little review video of the beers from now on. So this would be my first one. I'll try to do this real quick, especially since I'm using the front-facing camera. I have no idea what I'm doing. I got this pretty sweet mustache going right now. You guys will all be pumped up about that. So what we got here today, we got our orange wheat we brewed in 2 videos ago. You can see pretty good clarity there. Not super clear, but if you're into that kind of thing, turned out pretty good. We took this to a festival, went through a keg of it, got pretty good reviews on it. So I'm not a big review guy, haven't done any reviews ever. I haven't watched a ton of review videos on the internet, but so check out the clarity. It's not perfectly clear or anything like that. I don't use any World Flock or any of that kind of special stuff. I just use my liver. So we'll give her a sniff. Got some pretty good, mostly lemon out of it. Not a lot of, we did put a little lemon in this keg, 2 kegs of it. One was all orange. This one had a very tiny bit of lemon in it. Mostly orange, but pretty citrusy. You can see good lacing on the glass. Pretty citrusy. A little tiny bit of lemon in the flavor. A lot of orange. It was pretty good. That's one of my favorites. It's going to be a good summer drinker. I put a little bit of extract in it from Olive Nation. A little orange extract and a very tiny bit of lemon. About 2 ounces of orange and about maybe an ounce of lemon extract. So turned out pretty good. Some people aren't going to like the extract. Some people aren't going to like the yeast I used in that one. So I guess it's all up to your personal preference. It's too much work for me. I'm lazy. I'm not going to use real fruit and something like that. A little orange beer. I do plan on making a blood orange coming up here that will have real blood oranges in it, hopefully. So on to the next beer. Keep this short. This is our chocolate cherry brown we made quite a few videos ago when we were stupid drunk. So as you can see, she's still pretty muddy. So take a little sniff. You can get a lot of chocolate. Tart cherry, we use tart Traverse City cherries in this. You can get a lot of both. Real tart, a lot of chocolate in the smell. So we'll take a taste. This keg of it was pretty mellow. We had 2.5 kegs of that. That keg was pretty mellow. Still good. A little bit of chocolate flavor. A little bit of tartness out of the cherries. To me, they go good together. My dog's coming down to see what I'm talking to. To me, they go good together. If you're not a cherry guy, if you're not a chocolate guy, you might not like it. If you want sweet cherries, something's wrong with you. So on to the probably biggest disappointment of a beer that's turned out, at least so far. This is going to be like a year sitter maybe. We have the Founders Breakfast Stout clone. So real dark, cleared up, nice tan colored head, just like you'd want on a beer like this. So take a little sniff. A lot of coffee. Not any chocolate, no chocolate to it. Just mostly coffee I'm getting out of it. Still pretty bitter. Never gonna use coffee beans in the fermenter again. This one had maybe 4 ounces of coffee beans in the fermenter. I can't remember. So we'll take a little taste. Still pretty bitter. Getting some coffee. Maybe a little bit of chocolate. That's about it. Still pretty bitter. Pretty disappointed in that one. I'm really hoping that bitterness goes away after another couple months. It's probably been in the keg for I don't know, what is it, end of March now. So it's probably been in the keg for 3 months, 3.5 months, but it might need 6, might need 8. I just blew a bourbon barrel stout that had been in the keg for over a year. It was fantastic. So anyways, there you go, guys. We got the orange wheat beer here. That's a solid recipe. Definitely going to be brewing that again. We have a blood orange wheat beer coming up, hopefully next. Gonna change the recipe up a little bit, but this one will be back. Probably make a zest bomb out of this one. Little orange, little lemon, little lime, little grapefruit, whatever other fruits we can throw in there, we'll just throw in there. A little bitter. My recommendation, you can use this recipe. Probably the base beer is going to turn out great. We use cold brew coffee instead of the beans in the fermenter, and the chocolate cherry. Wouldn't change a thing, other than I need to figure out how to mix the cherry up in it in the fermenter, because each keg I loaded from the top, used a racking cane off the top, so the more wort or beer you took out, first keg, very, very tart. Second keg, pretty tart. Third keg, really didn't have any cherry flavor in it, so we added some. Tarted it. I'm not sure that that's a word. I might be tarted. So, anyway, this one right here, if you have some people who like dessert beers, this is great. Go back, you can find the recipe. Very good. Order some Traverse City cherry concentrate from up north. Turned out really well. So here's my first 3 that I can review. That's all I have on tap. So this cat here is attacking me. She wants some attention. So we'll be back. We got the New England Pale Ale sitting over here. We have the New England IPA sitting over here, getting ready to dry hop. Gonna dry hop as soon as I'm done with this, and the cat leaves me alone. So we'll be back, guys. I'll do a taster of those 2 when they're both kegged up, so you guys can see how those are. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.